Checking wall lines and roof lines above or below. Starting off in the foundation on this particular house. For example, if on this house there's a patio down here and there is a deck above, if this didn't have a patio below, there would be a dash line with a note that said deck line above. The only thing on this house is that there, like on every house, I have this here. I have an outline. This is the only one in the whole plan that is a dash line 2, and it is just the framing of the entire outline of the house, including the garage separator wall. And I have it noted in 2 or 3 different places that the medium dash line equals framing above. Now the fact that it's like literally lined up with the block wall, you don't get to see that necessarily, but it's noted there on the garage separator wall. It's noted down here, and that may be the only place it's noted. I also note the solid thin line equals brick ledge when it's a brick house. So that's all that's on that level. The first floor, there's that cantilevered section up above. So dash line. That's always going to be anytime you're doing a bridge above, or a floor line above, or a wall line above, it's always going to be dash line number 1. So we got this bump out up there. We have this floor space from the second floor above. What else? That's all on this floor plan. I want to point out that for roofs, I'll just make this purple and bump that up so you can see it. For when you're showing the roof line above or below, first floor plan only has the outline, the outermost line of the overhang for the second floor items, and if a roof is only over a first floor, it would show, like this front porch roof, you're showing, you know, the valleys, or the hips and the valleys and the ridges. Same with this back deck that has a roof over it, or this one story section of roof right here. Undo all that, and when you get up to the second floor, turn that purple again, you're showing the entire, it's basically the entire roof plan, both first and second floor, superimposed onto that floor plan. And at this point, you have to make sure that if somebody else has labeled it, you're double checking their work. You're saying this is a dash line equals wall below, or I'm sorry, yeah, dash line equals wall line below. This is equals porch line below. This is wall line below. This is porch line below, etc. With the roof, this is a roof line below. On the front, you've got a roof line above. That's what this section is. But this is a roof line below because that's just the porch roof. So just pay attention. This is a wall line below. You just got to pay attention to the notes that somebody else has placed on there. Or if you're the one finishing the job, making sure that you're keeping track of all that. And then also in this section of instructions, the roof plan, basically making sure that all of these roof pitch markers, if they haven't already been placed, are marked, are labeled on here, and that everything is nice and uniform. You can see how everything is kind of either across from each other, or equally spaced, or uniform, or whatever. It's also, I would also like you to go ahead and double check the roof pitches to make sure that they're accurate. I noticed when I was double checking this one that this one was 5.7 over 12, and on the plan, on the roof plan, it said 5.5. So you can really just go to working 0, and then, you know, there's a bunch of roofs right there. I can see they're all in the 412 pitch. If I did the same on the front porch, first of all, I got 5 objects. I got a wall up there, and I got 3 roof pitches. They're a little bit different. So that's 312. That's 312. This is the 5712. Look at as many of these. This is the front of that steep roof, which was 1212, but the back side was 812. So keep as many of those as you can in your head, and then go to the roof plan and just double check what the notes are. And you may catch 1 or 2 that are incorrect. And later on, when you're checking elevations, then you'll be checking these roof pitches over here as well, but that's in a different section. The other thing with the roof plan is making sure that the outline of porches and the general outline of the entire house is there, outline of decks, etc. from down below. And sometimes, there's multiple levels, just like here, this is a first floor wall line, but this is a second floor wall line up here. And those are all also in the dash line 1